When you think of a cold press juicer, the picture that comes to mind is usually a tall glass of fresh juice. But the Canoly C16 wants to be more than that. It's a 3-in-1 kitchen partner that makes nutrient-rich juice, creamy frozen fruit sorbets, and even smooth nut milk. So instead of cluttering your counter with 3 different gadgets, you get all of that in one machine. Still, whenever we bring something new into the kitchen, the real question is always the same. Will it earn a spot in daily life or just take up space? On paper, this model looks affordable yet ambitious. So, let's take a closer look and see how it really holds up. Well, at first glance, it didn't feel like one of those flimsy budget gadgets. At about 12.5 pounds, it sits steady on the counter, so when you push down on the lid or move it around, it doesn't slide. That weight also means it feels a little closer to premium machines. It stands just over 17 inches tall, which is slim enough to slide under most cabinets, and you get to pick between pearl white or space gray to match your kitchen. The finish has a clean, modern look, so it blends in rather than sticking out. In the box, you'll find the motor base with a built-in carry handle, a 90-ounce hopper, the auger, 2 strainers, 1 fine juicing screen and 1 for sorbet, plus juice and pulp containers, and a cleaning brush. All the main parts are BPA-free plastics, and they lock together firmly. The chamber twists and clicks into place with a secure fit, which gives confidence while using it. One detail we appreciated is the hinged pulp outlet. Instead of pulling everything apart to clear stuck pulp, you just flip open the cover, rinse it out, and you're good. It's a simple thing, but in daily kitchen life, those small design touches make a difference. Now, here's where the C16 feels less like a single-use appliance and more like a kitchen partner. It's not just for juice, it's actually a 3-in-1 machine. Juicing, nut milk making, and smoothie blending, all in one. On busy mornings, you can make fresh cold-pressed juice with that slow auger speed of 45 RPM, which keeps flavor bright and nutrients intact. When you're in the mood for something fun, you can switch to the sorbet strainer. We tried with frozen beetroot, and what comes out is a soft, creamy dessert that feels almost like ice cream. And then, for a change of pace, it handles nut milk as well. Soaked almonds or cashews go through smoothly, and you end up with fresh, preservative-free milk made right at home. This kind of flexibility is what makes it practical. It's not sitting on your counter waiting for just one task. It adapts, whether it's morning juice, an evening treat, or a weekly batch of nut milk. Of course, versatility only matters if the machine performs well. The C16 runs on a 250-watt brushless motor with 100 Newton-meters of torque. In plain terms, it pushes through tough roots like carrots and beets without slowing down. The slow squeezing auger extracts juice more efficiently than fast blade juicers, leaving the pulp very dry. Canoly claims a 96% juice yield. That might be a touch optimistic, but in practice, the results are close. Noise levels are also worth noting. At about 50 to 65 decibels, it's more like a quiet dishwasher than a blender. That softer hum makes it easier to use in the morning without disturbing the house. As for juice quality, the results have been consistently solid. Apple and carrot juice comes out smooth with just a touch of pulp. The filter here does have slightly larger holes compared to some high-end models, so you might notice a little more body in the juice, but nothing that takes away from the experience. Leafy greens like spinach came through well, which was a pleasant surprise since those are usually harder to juice. And the juice keeps better in the fridge compared to fast blend extraction. We tried with frozen beetroot, and the texture was creamy and scoopable. Nut milk came out smooth after a short soak and a single pass, and we enjoyed the control over sweetness and thickness. Where we found it especially helpful was for batch juicing. That 90-ounce hopper means you can prep 2 or 3 days worth of juice in one go. For anyone who likes to stock the fridge, that's a real-time saver. Now, cleaning often decides whether a machine becomes part of daily life. If it's a hassle, it won't get used. but the C16 tries to make the process less of a chore. After you finish, the chamber unlocks with a latch, the pulp outlet flips open, and the parts come apart quickly. Most of the time, a rinse under running water clears everything, and the included brush helps with the fine mesh screen. The parts are labeled dishwasher safe, but we think hand washing is easier and keeps them lasting longer. Once you know the routine, cleaning takes about 5 minutes. It's not mess-free, no juicer really is, but it's manageable, and the hinged pulp chute helps more than you'd expect. The motor base is smooth plastic, so wiping it down is simple. No tricky corners or spots for juice to collect. So, what does all this cost? The C16 sells for around $229.99, which puts it firmly in the budget-friendly bracket compared to premium models that cost twice or even 3 times more. And yet, it still comes with a large hopper, a strong motor, and the Sorbet attachment included in the box. However, the motor warranty is impressive. 15 years of coverage is rare in this category. The parts only carry a 1-year warranty, so you'll want to handle them carefully. But having that motor coverage gives confidence that the heart of the machine is protected for the long run. For anyone trying to start juicing without committing to the cost of a top-end model, that's a solid package. At the end of the day, the Canoly C16 comes across as a kitchen tool built for real routines. It has the motor strength to handle tougher produce. It offers more than just juice with its extra functions, and it keeps cleanup simple enough that you won't dread using it. For families who like making a batch of juice for the next few days, the 90-ounce hopper feels practical. And for anyone curious about healthier desserts or nut-based alternatives, the extra attachments give you more ways to put it to work. Now, it doesn't promise ultra-clear juice or every premium upgrade, but that's not really the goal. What it gives instead is practicality, a machine that fits into everyday use without the cost of higher-end models. So if you're starting out with cold-press juicing, or you just want something reliable at a fair price, the C16 feels like a smart pick. So that wraps up our look at the Canoly C16 cold-press juicer. Hopefully this gave you a better idea of what it's like to use day to day. If you found this review helpful, give it a like and subscribe to the channel for more reviews, and drop your thoughts in the comments.